Yo, what's up guys? So I just got this tube light right here, which is the mini Pavotube. They call it like the 6C from Nanlite, and dude, they put my signature on this. Check it out. That's freaking sick. Now I don't know about you guys, but I'm never getting rid of this. This is just like, it's cool the way they designed it. I mean, anyways, we should just kind of like What is up guys, my name is Mario. If you guys are new here, consider hitting that subscribe button and like this video because it always makes a difference. But anyways, let's talk about this Pavotube 6C. For starters, let's just say it's built good. Now that I think about it, I don't even think it got a dent on this. Let me see if it even turns on. Yeah, still works, see? Built like a tank, so that was actually a good test to this light to begin things off, you know. All right, so before we even go further with this video on this light itself, I actually won it on I think the 28th anniversary that Nanlite did. I was chosen one of the few to receive this. That's how I got my signature customized on this light, so that's dope. But yeah, there's too many videos already on this light. I kind of just want to give you guys the rundown on not really comparing, I guess maybe it is a comparison, I don't know, but it's basically this light to the other lights, which are these here, by the way. These are the 2-footer and the 4-footer, and this is a little Pavotube. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just run down what this does, kind of compare the two, basically the two, because these two are the same. So compare it to a little one and just talk about the advantages that you have with this little light, what I'm gonna use it for, what you can use it for, and just stuff like that. Not really gonna go too much in depth on the light itself, just because like I mentioned, there's a lot of videos already on it. So now let's start off with the price point on this light. This light only costs $100. The one thing that I love from this light compared to the 2-footer and the 4-footer on the Pavotube is this one's magnetic, so you could basically put it in different type of areas where the other one you really can't. If you do have magnetic places around, you can just put it against that wall and it'll stay on. The other thing I love about this little light right here is basically if you change the intensity of the light itself, it kind of tells you how many hours you have on this. Opposed to the 4-footer and the 2-footer, you kind of got to go down to its settings and it'll tell you a percentage, but it's not going to tell you how many hours you have left for the light. So that's actually a pretty dope thing that they added on this light itself. The other thing that I love about this little light that the 2 and the 4-footer does not have is all these effects that are built into this little light. So let me go ahead and show you guys. So the effects that this light comes with is paparazzi, the candle fire mode, the disco, it has bad bulb, fireworks, explosion, welding, hue loop, CCT loop, inter loop, or some INT loop, whatever that is, CCT flash, hue flash, CCT pulse, which I think this is pretty dope, hue pulse, that's another dope one, storm, it's common, police car, which is also common, TV, and back to paparazzi. So it has so much effects in this light. Let me go and take it off. But yeah, it has so much effects in this little light compared to the 2 and the 4-footer. It doesn't. Another cool thing about this little light is you can tweak the effects on this. Every single effect you can change the intensity, speed, and all that. So you have so many options with this little light, and it's crazy how it's only $100. I actually ordered 2 more. My girlfriend doesn't know because she gets mad every time I order these things, but yeah, I mean, you just never know when you might need them. And what I like about this light is you're able to keep them in the bag, in your camera bag, opposed to the 2-footer and the 4-footer. You actually have to bring them separate. The other thing that I like is the button layout. I actually like that you have to hold this light to turn on. Basically, it has to say Nanlite, and then you can let go and it's gonna turn on. So that's pretty cool. The reason for that is because there's been countless times where the 2-footer and the 4-footer Pavotubes, I'll show up on set and one light was actually turned on by accident in the bag, and that kind of sucked because it took away a lot of battery life from that. So this one you have to hold it, so it's pretty cool. It kind of sucks that you have to hold it for like 3 seconds for it to go on, but at the end of the day, I'd rather do that than kind of have that same situation that happened with the other light. The other cool thing about the button layout is everything's pretty easy. You know, you can just go up, there's like a plus and a minus sign. Compared to the Pavotube, it's like a knob. Yeah, you get a lot faster with the knob, but it's so sensitive. This one, it basically only reacts with every push that you do. This is pretty cool. We should throw like a party here. I'm just gonna play some music right now. The next cool thing about this light is to charge it, you gotta use a USB-C. So let's say you have a portable mini charger, you can always plug this and you can always charge it on the go. It's not like the Pavotubes where you need to have like a wall or anything like that to charge it. This one you can just have a mini power bank or whatever they call them, and you're able to just charge them on the go, which that's pretty dope. So at the end of the day, who's this light for? Man, I had to film this thing all over again because everything was out of focus. Well, at least the ending part of this video, so that's a good thing. But who is this light for? One second, my girl's cooking. Let me close the door. But this light, I think, is for any creative out there, for videographers. If you guys know me, I shoot a lot of music videos, so what would I use this little light for? For scenarios where I won't need to show the light, it's just something that enhances the video. So the example I can give you guys is the 2-footer and the 4-footers. Those normally can be shown on video set because, you know, they're nice and big and you can make designs with it. This little light, what I would probably use it for is to put it inside the car, or maybe separating the subject to the background, maybe putting the light back there and lighting it fully red, for example. Let me try it right now. So kind of like that, like, you know, you guys see that red right there, so you can't really see too much. It's not as strong obviously as a 2 and 4-footer, but that's what I'll use it for, just basically to separate the subject. Like I mentioned, put it inside a car. You know, you can use this light to put it ambience, or you can have someone hold it right next to the artist's face and have the effects going. So there's multiple countless ways they can go about utilizing this light. In terms of negative things, I really can't say because I have the 2-footer and the 4-footer. This little light basically tends to check all the negative things that I had about this light, from battery and wishing, you know, there was more effects and stuff like that. But I mean, this little light is like a killer. Hopefully the next design that they go with the Pavotubes is basically this little light, but just goes bigger to 2 and 4 foot. But that's honestly it for the video. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you guys did, drop it a like. It does help the channel, and subscribe also. I definitely appreciate all you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I was in focus. I should have paid attention to that. But anyways, peace out, guys.